Bonjour! Welcome to my kitchen, le kitchen of physics. Today we'll be learning about simple machines and starting our simple machines with the lever. Now, the lever is all around us, even as I open the door to my cabinet. There are three types of levers. Let's start by looking at those three different types of levers over at the refrigerator. All levers consist of three parts. The most common type of lever, class 1, has, a board, a pivot or fulcrum, and there will be maybe some spot where you do the work. As I push down on this side of the lever, the load will then go up over there. So let's call this effort, pivot, and load. It's the simplest of the types of levers. We think of this as like a teeter-totter or a crowbar, but we can find them all around us, even in the kitchen. Let's head back over. Now, my favorite kitchen lever is the mighty shears. I learned the shears were an important component of the kitchen when in Italy they cut their pizza with kitchen shears. Now, I don't have pizza, but I do have a piece of ginger, and you can clearly see that as I cut through the piece of ginger, I have my effort over here, the pivot in the middle, and the load on the other side. Wonderful. Class 1 lever. And now for your class 2 lever. We still have our hard thing, but in a class 2 lever, the pivot will be on the far end. The effort is still on the other end. And now the load is in the middle. When I push down on the effort, the load this time goes in the same direction. This is our class 2 lever. Let's head back over to the kitchen to take a look. The class 2 lever could be thought of as a knife as I do my chopping. Make sure can you see that? Let's see here. I want to get a good view of the chopping block. Ooh, there we go. I will now have my pivot out here, my effort way over here, and my load in the middle. Voila. I have an opened up lemon. This is not a lever. Another cool class 2 lever could be in my juice squeezer. You can see again my pivot on one end, my effort on the other, and the load in the middle. Delicious. But wait, there are 3 types of levers. The third type of lever, the class 3, is sort of the trickiest to find. We have our hard thing, right? Our pivot will still be on the far end. And unlike the class 2 lever, we'll swap where our load and effort will be. So I will put my load now in the middle and the effort on the far end. Mix that up, damn it. This is the load. This is the effort. Beautiful. Now, good gracious, sacre bleu! Perfect. Even perfecter. Now, class 3 levers are often hidden in the user. I'll go up to my bigger knife and show you that with this class 3 lever, I will have the load on the outside, the effort in the middle, and the pivot now is on the end. Now granted, the pivot is not part of the tool itself, but in fact, the physics of this, my wrist is now, in essence, the pivot. And I chop. Now, my task for you is to find one of these 3 types of levers in your home or kitchen. Remember I said the lowly door is one of these types of levers. Everybody's favorite, Hashi, another type of lever. So, you just get a little creative. You too can find the 3 classes of levers all around you. Adieu, adios, bonjour, bonjour.